Imagine building one of the most luxurious cars ever created. A car so quiet that at a highway speeds, the loudest sound inside is often the ticking of a clock. A car that can cost more than a private jet. Now imagine refusing to advertise it. No television commercials, no giant billboards in major cities, no flashy sales promotions, no buy now campaigns. It sounds impossible. In today's world, companies spend billions of dollars every year trying to capture your attention. Whether you're watching television, scrolling through social media, or even searching online, someone is always trying to sell you something. Advertising has become one of the biggest industries in Earth. So why would one of the world's most famous luxury car companies choose not to play that game? How can a company sell vehicles worth hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars without relying on traditional advertising? At first, it does not make any sense, but by the end of this video, you'll discover that Rolls-Royce isn't breaking the rules of business. It's following a completely different set of rules. Rules built on psychology, exclusivity, and something far more powerful than advertising itself. Welcome to Luxury Explained. Today we are uncovering why Rolls-Royce almost never advertises, and why that decision has helped turn it into one of the most respected luxury brands on history. Take a look around you. Every day, thousands of companies compete for your attention. The average person sees hundreds, sometimes thousands of advertisements every single day. A commercial before your favorite video, a sponsored post while scrolling, a billboard on the highway, a banner on a website. Modern businesses believe that if people don't see their products, they won't buy them. And for most companies, that's absolutely true. Think about fast food restaurants, soft drinks, shoes, smartphones. These companies depend on reaching millions of customers. The more people who know about them, the more products they can sell. Advertising keeps those businesses alive, but Rolls-Royce does not want millions of customers. That sounds strange until you understand who their customers actually are. Imagine you have just built a successful company. After years of hard work, you have earned enough money to buy almost any car in the world. Would you suddenly discover Rolls-Royce through a television commercial? Probably not. People who can afford a Rolls-Royce usually already know exactly what it is. They have seen someone before, they have heard about the craftsmanship, they understand its reputation. Many have dreamed of owning one of the years. In other words, Rolls-Royce does not need to introduce itself. Its name has already done the advertising. This is something psychologists call brand awareness. When a brand becomes famous enough, people recognize it instantly without needing consistent reminders. Think about some of the world's biggest luxury names. Their reputation travels much faster than any advertisement. And that's exactly what Rolls-Royce has spent more than a century building. Not just a company, but a symbol of success, elegant craftsmanship, and prestige. Now here's where things become fascinating. Most businesses dream about selling more products every year, more customers, more stores, more sales. But Rolls-Royce takes almost the opposite approach. Instead of producing cars for everyone, they produce cars for a very small number of people. Why? Because luxury follows a completely different economic principle. Imagine two restaurants. One has empty tables every night, the other has a waiting list that stretches for months. Which one immediately feels more valuable? Most people choose the second, not because they haven't tasted the food, but because scarcity changes the way our brains think. Psychologists call this the scarcity principle. When something becomes rare, our brains automatically assume it must be valuable. Luxury brands understand this incredibly well. They don't try to be everywhere. They become difficult to access, and surprisingly, that makes people want them even more. But creating scarcity is only part of the story, because even the rarest products in the world still needs people willing to buy it. So if Rolls-Royce isn't spending millions convincing customers, who is? The answer might surprise you, because the company's greatest advertisement isn't found on television. It's sitting inside the driver's seats.